Hey guys, so it's been quite a bit since I talked to you. I know it's become sort of a normal thing. I'm gonna try to do better, especially because today is Thursday, the 8th of March? Yeah, I think it's 8th. So we are nearing the end of week 2 of classes. So I thought I would just update you guys a little bit. So week 1 was pretty easy. I only had, I didn't have all my classes because this is weird for me too. So I'll try to explain it the best I can. So at least at this university in Australia, you have one lecture, or if you have a science class, like my chemistry class has 2 lectures, and then you have one tutorial, which everyone calls toot, but if you're from America, you know why that's funny. And then, but for my chemistry class, I have a 4-hour lab, and that's today, which is not gonna be fun, but hopefully I'll get out early. But anyways, getting off track. So the first week I only had 5 lectures, because the 2 for the sciences and then my 3 other courses, and then 1 tutorial, so I only had 6 classes basically. But then this week I have my full load, which is 5 lectures, 3 tutorials, and a 4-hour lab. So this week's been a little bit busier and just hectic, and I have more stuff to do. And I had my first quiz, and I have another quiz, but they're both online, which is weird, but either way. So yeah, that's sort of the setup. So today it is around 9 o'clock, and I have class at 10, from 10 to 12. That's my Contemporary Australia lecture, which is basically and what every exchange student is taking. And then I have a 2-hour break, which I have to 1, eat, and 2, figure out how to print so I can print stuff for my chem lab. And then I have lab from 2 to 6. So I'm gonna be starving when I get out of there. Ooh. But yeah, and then so I had to buy a lab coat, and then I go into class yesterday and he's like, yeah, you may or may not need a lab coat. I was like, well, I already bought one, so we're gonna use it. Safety goggles and stuff. So the problem being, it is currently 60 in the 60s, but it's gonna get to 86. But I have lab, and at least in America, you have to wear pants in lab and closed-toed shoes. So it's gonna be warm. So I guess we'll just see how that goes. But I guess I'm just gonna start getting ready for my day, and I'll talk to you guys in I don't know this part of the song. I would just like to take a moment of appreciation that I made food. Oh gosh. I made spaghetti bolognese. Sorry for any vegetarians, but I'm so excited because this is real food and it's good. So today is March 11th, Sunday, March 11th, and I just wanted to recap what I did yesterday. So I basically spent the whole day doing homework. I set up my OneDrive, or not OneDrive, what is it? OneNote, and I put in all my readings for this week, so I could just use my iPad and just do it all in there and not have to write down every word. I can just highlight things in the readings and add in text bubbles and say things. Hopefully it'll just all be easier. And I transferred all my notes. No, that's a lie. I didn't transfer my environmental chem notes. I transferred the notes that were not my chemistry class into OneDrive, so that way if I ever wanted to, I can switch and use OneDrive instead of my notebook. I'm still figuring out. I really love handwritten notes, but sometimes just it's a lot harder to do. It really depends. So either way, I did that. I had a environmental chemistry quiz that's due tomorrow night, but there's like a tutorial version where you can go through basically the entire question bank. And so I did that quiz, which was 10 questions, 5 or 6 times. And then I did it in assessment mode, which is where you get the actual grade, twice, and I got a 9.5 out of 10. So that was my highest grade out of the 2. So I took that, and I'm really happy with that. I thought there was going to be more questions in the question bank. I thought I was going to have to do like 10 tries or something. So for me to only have to do 5 was not bad, and it was just a simple calculation error that got me on one of them and stuff, which I'm just going to ask about later. But yeah, so now, then at the end of the night, a bunch of my friends and I watched My Big Fat Greek Wedding 1 and 2. Did a double feature, so I didn't get to sleep until like 1, but it's a great series franchise. The second one's on Netflix, at least here in Australia. I don't know about in the US, and I already owned the first one on Amazon, so it was easy. And now, today, Sunday, I woke up around 9:30ish, and then around 10:30 I got up, did the chemistry quiz. Sorry, I only did 3 of the assessment mode, 3 of the tutorial mode yesterday. I did 2 more today, and then did the 2 that actually counted. And then I heated up my spaghetti bolognese for lunch, and that's about it. But yeah, I'm about to do my readings, at least the one for tomorrow, and yeah. So I guess I'll catch up with you if I do anything interesting. Hey guys, so it's now Monday the 12th of March. So, it is 1:49 now. I had class at 11, which is my music and history class. And then basically got back here around 12-ish, made my lunch, finished my in-class notes with the PowerPoint that was posted online, transferred that to typed up notes, and watched an episode of NCIS. Now, watching Cold Justice. Thank you, God, for VPNs. I was gonna watch some gymnastics meets, but the quality was not good. Not because of international, but because, the announcers were not good. So I was like, nah, I don't really like it. So yeah, I don't have my next class until 4, which is basically just the other half of the lecture I had this morning. So I don't have to leave here till 3:30-ish. So I am bored, basically. I should be doing things, but it's also very gloomy outside, and when it's just really gloomy and you don't want to do anything, that's sort of where I'm at. I just semi-cleaned my room, just a little bit, but that's almost out of my door. I don't know. But yeah, so basically nothing's happening. I'm unimportant.